Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to crochet this beautiful phone bag. You can just put your bag inside and secure your phone there. There's a handle here too. For this bag, to make this bag, I used nylon yarn, but you can also use the normal yarn for knitting. The normal acrylic yarn for crocheting and knitting. So grab your yarn and a crochet and let's get started. To start off, chain according to the size of your phone. If it's 9, amounting to 9 chains, round off to 10 and have 10 chains. Like for my phone, I have 10 chains. So use an even number when chaining the base of the bag. And now we are going to do a double crochet across the chains. To start the double crochet, you skip this immediate chain that is next to this one on the hook and go to the second chain. So count 1, 2, you start working from the second chain and do the double crochet all the way to the end of the row. Do the double crochets all the way. When you get to the last chain here, do 3 double crochets. So for the last chain here, we are going to do 3 double crochets in one chain. And we are going to continue. We are now going to crochet this way, and we are going to do 1 double crochet in each of the spaces. I am crocheting on this as well to save some time, so I won't have to tuck it in later. Do the double crochets for this other part as well. When you get to the end of this row, make a slip stitch, count 1, 2, 3, make a slip stitch there and chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And now we are going to do double crochets. We are going to skip one double crochet and then work into the next, skip 1, work into the next. So we are going to start from here. We have the double crochet, chain 1, we are going to skip this one and we are going to work into this one. Chain 1, so this is how the pattern looks like. Work all the way until you get to where we worked the 4 chains. Once you get to just 1 double crochet left before you can have the 4 chains, count 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. This is the 4 chains we worked. So count 1, 2, 3 on the 3rd chain, do a slip stitch again, chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So continue working the rows with the same pattern, with this pattern I've showed you, with this pattern. Continue working the rows with this pattern up to the height of your phone. Once you have crocheted up to the size of your phone, the next point would be to make this should I say piece of this chain here that you use to insert the button. So you want to choose a central place where you can work this piece of chain. The chains will depend on the size of your bag. For example, I've made that. I've just estimated and then measure with the bag to see if it's long enough or short enough. I want to add a little bit more. So that would be a good place. That would be a good size rather, because the button would then come here and the piece of yarn to hold it would comfortably reach there. So once I've made that chain, I'll go back into this double crochet and make a slip knot. And then continue working, make a slip knot, chain 1, continue working the double crochets. I'll continue working the double crochet until I get to this edge here. Oh, I didn't supposed to chain 1 here. Sorry, I forgot to chain 1. Chain 1, continue working the double crochets until I get to the edge. When I get to this edge, I am now going to make this handle. There are many ways of working the handle. I'll just do a simple chain, just chaining like that. Sorry, a point of correction. I'm going to undo this chain here, this handle, and I'm going to do it on this other side. So I'll continue working the double crochets. So we'll start working on the handle once I'm done with working on this part on the bag. So I'll chain according to the size of my bag. So now I have made the handle and I want to join it to this part. Make a slip knot. So what I've done, I've placed this edge into my darning needle and I want to tuck it in. Then I'm going to tie a knot. Now I want to sew a button here. So I have already made my button, and that is how it looks like. Thank you so much for tuning in to check on my work. I don't take it for granted. Happy crocheting!